Having just one source of income as an entrepreneur is one of the riskiest things you can ever do, because you can have a hiccup where income is not coming in for a certain amount of time. You can have a slow month. You can have any type of challenge that can throw you off a certain amount of time. And so I want to touch on different sources of income, passive income, that you can start to generate and add to your portfolio as you are thriving in entrepreneurship and you're generating extra money that you can start to invest and save. I'm not an expert, but I just want to share some of the things that I'm interested in and I mess around with and have been building since I've been an entrepreneur. So the first source of income that you can start to build is a high yield savings account. Now, high yield savings accounts are really nice because they have much better interest rates than that of a traditional bank, right? Traditional banks being like Chase, Bank of America, Citibank, whatever the case may be. We know that the interest rates with those banks are very irrelevant, minuscule, and barely get anything for what you invest. And so with a high yield savings account, the rates go up and down with the economy, but right now, especially since the pandemic, I want to say it's been the highest it's ever been in a long time at least, and it's a great time to invest. And so what I like about high yield savings accounts is the more you put in, the more you get out every single month, obviously, and you get paid out every single month on that right into your account passively, right? And I like it because instead of putting it into something like stocks fluctuate with the market every single day, as we know, and it's a risky environment. There's none of that with the high yield. You put your money in, it holds, and every single month you get a payout. You get a percentage of what you have invested in there. That's the first one. I'll have a link in the description for that. The next one is going to be REITs, and it's basically like digital real estate. And so if you like real estate, but you're not exactly in the position to invest or get a huge loan to get your first real estate property, you can still start to get a taste of real estate investing by real estate investment trust, or REITs. And you can buy REITs on any stock platform that you can buy stocks in. Some of the more notable REITs are ticker symbol O, and there's a whole bunch, but do your research on REITs. I really love REITs because high yield savings, you can get a monthly return on your funds, but you're totally at risk for the fluctuations in the market, and so you can definitely take a hit on your money. But on a long term, if you invest in the right REITs, you'll definitely start to grow something there and also get that monthly passive income. There's also, in the realm of REITs, there's also certain platforms like Fundrise and Landa, and there's a whole bunch of others that are starting to spawn now, but it's basically the same, right? You invest your money, it's being invested into a trust, so to speak, and you get a monthly payout on those funds, on those investments. And so again, these things they require a huge lump of money to actually get anything that is significant, but as you start and as you remain consistent and invest consistently, you'll definitely be growing something that at the end of the month, you'll be looking like, oh, that's not bad. It's cool. I'm actually building that. Now, the next one is going to be my favorite out of all of them, out of anything that you can possibly think of when it comes to passive income as an entrepreneur, and that's going to be cash back. So credit card cash back. If you are in an e-commerce space, or you just buy supplies for your trucking business, your laundromat, your car wash, whatever it may be, if you use cashback credit cards, the cashback really starts to add up. And I really like to say that cashback is the ninth wonder of the world, because depending on your expenses and how much you spend every single month, that cashback really stacks up, and it's even at a point where you can pay a bill or two, or you can just invest it. And that is really nice to have when you're really consistent and building that every single month. Now, whether or not it's passive is debatable, I'll say that. And I'm sure people see it very differently than I do, but when you're consistently spending every single month on fixed expenses, whether that's any sort of fixed bills or inventory, and you're consistently spending on a credit card that gives you a 2% back every single month, or 1.5% back, then that really adds up, and it's a nice way to accumulate just extra cash from that. So I'll leave some links below for that. The next one is not really a passive source of income, but it's more of a speculative play, I want to say, and that's going to be crypto. And so Crypto is completely speculative. It's completely, who knows what's gonna happen, but there's been so many waves of it going up and down, and it's just a different form of currency. It's a completely different way of doing things when it comes to money, finances, and so I don't think it hurts to invest a few dollars into crypto, just money that you're willing to lose in case it hits the fan, right? Because we've seen crypto take some deep dips, but we've seen it take some really big strides and go up in value as well. So let me know what you guys think about crypto. I'm not a crypto expert, but I think it's all right to invest in things like Bitcoin and things like that. Not so much the crap coins, but just wanted to throw crypto in the mix. Now, the next one is not really a passive source of income. It's more of a retirement play. It's a complete investment play for retirement, and that's going to be your Roth IRA accounts, right? Because as an entrepreneur, we don't have companies investing for us every single check, automatically taking a certain percentage of our check and putting it into a 401k and matching it. There's none of that in entrepreneurship. So what I suggest to you guys is opening a Roth IRA and working to max it out every single year. The Roth IRA limit per year is $7,000. It's gone up $500 for the past couple of years. I remember when it was $6,000, then $6,500, and now it's at $7,000. So if you max it out every single year, then you're on your way to having $1 million in retirement by the time that you're 65 or whatever the case may be. It's definitely contentious. People like Grant Cardone say that a Roth IRA and 401ks are stupid to have because they just hold your money and all of that, but you're not making this your entire life. You're just investing into it and you're not thinking about it. You're just leaving it there. In the same vein, for entrepreneurs, I also advise you guys to check out what's called the SEP IRA, and that's a self-employed pension IRA. You can usually open these kinds of accounts with financial professionals, and they do have some tax advantages when you're an entrepreneur, right? So do some research on those. And I also have a SEP IRA, and I definitely recommend it for entrepreneurs because of the taxes. Even though when you retire, unlike a Roth IRA, it's gonna basically take all the tax money out and then you get your cut, whereas the Roth IRA tax money is already withdrawn and deducted as soon as you invest into it. I think as entrepreneurs, it's really important to start to brainstorm and see where you can start to park your money, invest your money, or what other businesses you can invest into so that you can start to diversify your income, right? Being an entrepreneur is very turbulent, and you never know when you're gonna have a downfall, a down month, a down week, whatever. And so I've learned that the hard way is that having multiple sources of income is crucial to us as entrepreneurs if you want to make it for the long haul, for the long ride. Entrepreneurship, there's a lot of mental ups and downs, but there's financial ups and downs. And so as you diversify and grow as an entrepreneur, I highly recommend you guys to explore all of the different kinds of options available to you, whether that's real estate, whether that's different sources of income through these financial platforms or REITs or high yield savings accounts, things like that. Of course, you'll always want to have at least 6 months of expenses. In the same vein of everything I'm talking about, having 6 months of expenses is a great way to have peace of mind in case something ever happens and you need to just cover your main expenses while you figure everything out, especially if you have a family, if you have bills, cars, homes, whatever the case may be. I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about different sources of income that you can explore and grow as an entrepreneur. Some are passive, some are not so passive, and I think even real estate is something that everyone should look into. Real estate, physical real estate, is something that I'm exploring in the future, along with other different types of businesses, right? Like car washes or laundromats. There's even mailbox businesses that are popular right now. So it's a great time to look at your options and build your portfolio of investments so that you can succeed as an entrepreneur and get through all of the ups and downs and the downfalls that may come with entrepreneurship. If you like this video, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below. I'm gonna subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying to put out more content like this for you guys. Ecom, business credit, just investing overall. And I want to connect with more like-minded folks that are into these kind of things so that we can all grow together and learn from each other and things like that. So, all right, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much. And until next time.